That is called a fair warning, you dog shit. Listen and watch his eyes. Listen and watch his eyes. He is not only a fraud, he is also a liar. I see a pattern here. How come, Jason? How come? How come this pattern exists?
I have over 30 years of experience in that.
Oh, God! First of all, let me clarify something. This is not yet the final Exterminatus. A lot of people thought like the video was it. No, that was the warm-up. The final Exterminatus is gonna come, and everything else I'm gonna show you certain things because I have it open here. Yeah, this clown. I bet a lot of people of you have not seen it yet. He made actually a response. You already noticed, wait a minute, with what I show in the last video and with my experiments and the ChatGPT stuff, how can this guy make only a 5-minute response? What is in there? Well, I will show you. Or we will see together, I guess. Now, once again, I will show you funny shit because he lies about me in this video multiple times. So you will get actual information here, actual insider information. So this is gonna be basically... It's not a filler episode, that would be wrong to say. You will see what kind of person he is a little bit more. And don't worry guys, I'm not stretching this out. I'm not gonna milk this guy until it is not funny anymore. Trust me, I'm not gonna do that. I know the rules of lolcow making, trust me. I will just end him for good with, you know, my style, with one final video. I don't know when it's gonna come. I think it's gonna come this week, towards the weekend, alright? And then I'm done. Right, it's not gonna be a Jason Montoya show on my channel. This guy is obviously just, everyone knows who this guy is, right? I was just, someone has to make fun of this guy, right? That's all it was. That's all it was. And I didn't search it out. Simply, I had one day where I decided to open my Twitter, which I made one account, by the way. This is where I saw one tweet of him. I didn't search him out, I saw one tweet and was that pissed that I was like, bro, someone finally needs to make fun of you, you fucking clown. That's all this is. Hey TomTom, thank you for the, wow, 10 bucks even, my man. Thank you for that hour of roasting. That Jason dude was completely insufferable. He talked about Tommy in 30 years. If you think this was the Exterminatus, you don't know me by now. This was the warm-up, guys. This was the fucking warm-up. The actual extermination is gonna be pretty compact, and then I'm done. For those of you who don't know what happened, I made this video in regards to Jason the Fraud Montoya, and there's one very significant detail in here, right? This is why I decided to make the final Exterminatus also a video, because I think a lot of people, I made the recap to get people on it that don't know what happened. Then I show his mental state, which is obviously insane. But then this, right? But the most significant part is actually this. This is the most significant part. I don't know how many of you have watched this. This is where I literally expose him as a fucking liar. Because if you don't know, Jason claims he has put the debate, the transcript, in ChatGPT, and it says it told him he has like won and did a really good job. He literally wins on every single point. That is because he put in a forged transcript. He lied to you. Now, this is also one thing why I'm like even more angry. I am even more agitated than I was before this. Now I'm actually agitated because you can say I'm an asshole. You can say I'm mean. You can say I make personal attacks. What you cannot say about me at all is that I am in any way dishonest or a liar. And if you do that to me, I get really, really angry. Now here, obviously, what I do is, here I get very suspicious because what he puts in there doesn't make sense. Now again, if you didn't get to this part yet, that's a spoiler, but me and another person, because Chris is in this video as well, me and both Chris put the actual transcript of the debate in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT in every single occasion, every single instance, every single point says, you read this, right? And we did this multiple times. So this is the comment, right? I put in spoiler for the last segment. The last segment, blah, 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 is of utmost importance. I think it's crystal clear that Jason Montoya actually stooped this low. Yeah, he put a forged transcript in because he's actually that fucking, like, he is that hurt by it that he wants to, I don't know, somehow save reputation. But this is where the fun the fun comes in, right? You can participate. So what I did here is I put up a $100 bounty. I am dead ass serious about this, by the way. I am literally dead ass serious about this. For the first person that puts it into ChatGPT, so the actual real transcript, right? And if, with the exact prompt in the video, and if you end up in any way with a verdict that Jason Montoya like utterly won in any way, you get $100. Some people did, and they didn't get any different results. So you see how it goes if you don't lie to your audience and you put the actual transcript in, right? That's very, very important to me. He's not only a fraud, he's also a liar by this point. And this is where I'm getting a little bit angry. Because once again, you can say a lot of things about me. You can call me an asshole, you can call me mean. You cannot call me a liar. That is what you cannot do. We are getting to Jason's response to this. Are you ready for this shit, guys? Let us listen to what Jason has to say.
Jeez Louise. I watched Finn's response video.
Okay, he watched it.
And there are a few things to unpack. First, since he questions results, I question his results. But to be fair to Finn, and I feel like I say that a lot, while he never provides me the same charity, I do believe his results are accurate, and I also believe mine are accurate.
That is impossible. The results are so mutually, like the results are so significantly different, they cannot be true. The only way his result is accurate, or his result is true, like he says, is if he, and that is what he did, he put a forged transcript in. Cause, let me tell you, this is where I need to do a quick interruption. One more comment because I'm interested in truth, like you. Added you on Discord. I would like to receive your transcript that you offered to share. I still did not hear back from you. Yeah. He offered me the transcript. 5 days ago. He said, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give to you exactly what I put in there. So you can confirm it. Didn't hear back from him. Hello Jason. Finn says he sent you a friend request on Discord and is asking for the transcript you offered. The Red King. I will respond to Finn. Did not do it. Didn't hear back from him. You did not respond. I respond in my time frame, Finn. I don't run on your time. I run on mine. Mr. Montoya, you are responding here. But it is too much to ask to simply upload the files you use to a free file share site or G drive. I would like nothing more than to do an apology video for suggesting that you are a liar, sir. You seem to have time to respond here. Here's a tip. The transcript is literally a kilobyte size file. You can send me that on Discord even without Nitro. ChatGPT told me that it needs a transcript anyways for this, and audio seems irrelevant. So simply send me that small kilobyte file sized file over Discord. As soon as I cleared that, I do a 3-hour video in which I apologize on my knees and will hail Jason Montoya as the greatest mind of tech. Well, I did not hear back from him.
So maybe we should get an expert in ChatGPT to explain the different results. That said, I want to point something out. Even his own ChatGPT analysis, it said he won on mechanics, but it also said I won on delivery.
And this is where Jason is lying again to you, because he didn't actually watch the video. I bet he put it through ChatGPT. Now, why do I say that? Because first of all, that's not what ChatGPT said. Second of all, that is not my result. Let's go to the video. This is my result. This is my result. This right here. Activity. Warning against hype. This is my result. This is mine. And here, I won. That's my result. What comes next is not my result. That is Chris's result. Now, where is the part where ChatGPT says this? Let's check that. Let's just quickly check. I want to get the wording here. Here. This is the final assessment. Winner on substance, obviously me. Strength of delivery. Jason had a more community-oriented appeal, but the debate tilted toward mechanics where Finty's detailed knowledge prevailed. So even in where he says ChatGPT says something positive, ChatGPT just can't bring himself, it cannot bring itself to even defend him fully and says, but he is an idiot. Isn't that funny? You are literally a liar. He gets roasted by his own ally. By the thing he relies on. By the thing he abuses. Final judgment. I win. Jason had strengths in ethos and community perspective. However, his credibility was undercut when Finn highlighted mischaracterizations like the Speedkicks tweet And this is now where it gets really funny. Because for Jason, the speed kicks tweet was a personal attack. I can already spoil you. You can see it as a personal attack, but do you know what ChatGPT says to that? It says, yeah, you can say it as a personal attack, but that doesn't make it wrong to do that. And by the way, Finn, you're right on that. I mean, you can't make this shit up.
It also highlighted that he engaged in personal criticism and attacks.
ChatGPT didn't highlight that. ChatGPT said that happened. And by the way, Jason, it's not wrong to personally attack someone, especially if I am right. Because ChatGPT, in every single analysis, gives me the complete edge on the speed kicks tweets. ChatGPT says, yeah, you personally attacked Jason Montoya. You were, by the way, right to do that. That is not wrong. And you're also right in substance. Like, you can't make this up.
That is the very thing I called him out for during the debate. And let's not forget, before I even met Flynn, he came into our local Discord.
Now I want you to really pay attention to this. I want you to really listen. Really listen here. Listen.
Let's not forget, before I even met Flynn, he came into our local Discord asking players for dirt on me personally. Not about Tekken 8, not about the merits of the game, personal dirt.
What is your first impression when you hear that? What is your first impression when you hear someone comes into our personal Discord and wants to dig up dirt and asks people about personal dirt on me? What is your first impression? Of what kind of stuff you would think here? If you were to say that about me, I would think you asked them something like, hey, do you have any information that Finn, for example, asked for CP somewhere? Do you know about this? Do you know something like this? That is what I would interpret if you say something like that. That someone asks for personal dirt about you. I will come to that after we are done here.
Then in his own analysis, ChatGPT confirmed that personal attacks were part of his approach.
Yep. And ChatGPT says, in every single personal attack, you are literally right, Finn, and justified in doing that.
That's his own tool saying that. In his response video, he also skips over or purposely ignored the part where I showed his tweet saying he's going to continue to make it about me. I even asked him in a friendly way, if you're going to talk about the debate, fine, but keep it to the game.
Now what kind of tweet is he talking about here? The guy has to be obviously an idiot, right? I didn't tweet about this, but this guy's mind works in tweets. I will show you. Does this look like to you? Like I want to personally attack him. I literally say, if anyone wants to say anything to this or call me out on anything, I give you the stage. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to do a stream of my own, and anyone is free to give a take or challenge me on anything I have ever said about Tekken or Jason. And I will also show the things I could not show, because Jason considers it a personal attack. Omega lol. If I do not hear anything, if I do not hear anything, consider it an absolute victory for the great fucking Hailtai. Now, that is what he refers to. He says this is a tweet, but...
Instead, he titles a video, "The Biggest Fraud in the FGC, Jason
wrong, but you can't read. It's called Tekken's Biggest Fraud, you fucking moron.
Montoya." Do you not see a pattern here? I mean, how...
I see a pattern here. How come, Jason? How come? How come this pattern exists that people are calling you a fraud and like you have no idea what you talk about? How come this pattern exists indeed?
How many times does he have to do this for you to see a pattern? He is not coming in good faith to talk about Tekken 8. For me to even consider debating Finnegan, we would need to be agreed to some ground rules.
Listen.
Mine are simple. First, no personal attacks. Keep it about the mechanics of the game.
We did that for 2 hours. And every single time I asked you about something literally directly about the game, you were like, I don't know. Can I please have it written in fucking stone that this clown didn't even know on his own character that while standing free is not safe anymore? Do you see a pattern here? Jason, the goddamn fraud Montoya.
Second, he has to publicly admit that my level of expertise is valid. I have over 30 years of experience in 1,000
Oh, God!
hours in T8. Even if I do not memorize every piece of frame data like him, I still know the game well enough to discuss it.
And that we have already disproven, Jason. There is no discussion with you. You still don't get it. Jason, that wasn't a debate. I didn't want to debate you. That was a trap. Do you think I would debate someone that is that far beneath me? I debate equals, not maggots. How, but obviously the trap worked. People thought this is a debate. It wasn't. It was a public crucifixion. You were the clown and I just wanted to give people a stage to throw some tomatoes on your face. And that is exactly what I achieved, Jason. It wasn't a debate because I knew from the very get-go that you have no fucking idea what you talk about. I can debate with Fujins in Tekken 8 more effectively than I can with you.
Just like in MMA, a fan can say, McGregor is losing the
Listen and watch his eyes. Listen and watch his eyes.
striking. He needs to take it to the ground.
Again?
Fan can say, McGregor is losing the striking. He needs to take it to the ground. And be correct without being a pro fighter. Coaches are another example. They may not be the best players, but they all...
Is he reading off a script? Sandman Adrian. You got it. Literally every single one of his videos is AI. That is ChatGPT writing a script. That is why his ChatGPT immediately offered him to turn it into a YouTube video like he usually does. Every single thing is a script. Yeah, he reads that shit. Listen to his delivery. Just listen.
often have great insight. Same with me. I know enough to say Brian's back one is plus. Geronimo's crouched down.
I know enough to say Brian's back one is plus. You have to be.
Dash 3 is plus 4. His forward plus 3 is 6-8. And when Lily's heat smash is blocked, I can punish with the down forward 3 plus 4.
With a down for, let me check the note I have written. Down forward 3.
Don't know the frames on it, but I know that's my best punish. I may not cite exact numbers, but I know the game. And if Finn can acknowledge that, then we can have a real debate.
Okay, you know what? Here's the deal. If you give me the transcript, I think about it.
The elitist mindset.
Oh, the elitist mindset to expect from someone who says he has thousands of hours in Tekken 8 to maybe know that while standing free on his main character is punishable. The elitist mindset!
Pros or people like him will know the game. And if Finn can acknowledge that, then we can have a real debate. The elitist mindset that only pros or people like him with more knowledge on frame data, encyclopedia talk, it's toxic. Just look at the recent match between Moonsault Slayer and Buff Guy.
What? It is toxic? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but wait a minute. Why is he now talking about Moonsault Slayer and Buff Guy? So we are barely 3 minutes in, and that guy got graped so hard that he already doesn't know anymore what he even can bring forward. And now he says, look at Moonsault Slayer and Buff Guy? What?
Moonsault won some games playing risky and with unsafe moves. And Buff Guy lost his cool, calling him trash. That is elitist.
What?
Moves. And Buff Guy lost his cool, calling him trash. That is elitism.
That is call it what you want, Jason, you fucking idiot.
The belief that someone you do not respect should not be able to beat you. Finn's attitude is no different.
My attitude is no different? Wait. I have to be... Wait. No. Guys, am I fucking mental on this? My attitude is not different. I went out of the way to contact you, to talk with you, and to actually make sure you know what you talk about. I gave you every single opportunity under the fucking sun. But you are the one who says, I have 30 years of experience. You are the one talking down to people. You are the one calling FDX a noob. That he is fairly new to Tekken and regurgitates bad assumptions. You.
And lastly, ask yourself, would you debate a person like this? Before ever meeting me, he looked for personal dirt.
There it is again. Listen. I will show you the truth in a moment, but listen.
And lastly, ask yourself, would you debate a person like this? Before ever meeting me, he looked for personal dirt. He said in advance he was not going to be nice. It's
called being That is called giving you the courtesy. I said in advance, I'm not going to be nice. Mike told you that. Mike said, are you sure? Do you know who this guy is? Do you know who this fucking mentally ill German cunt is? And I was so nice that I even told you I am not going to be nice. That is called a fair warning, you dog shit.
Debate, he called me stupid.
I
was not going to be nice. In the debate, he called me stupid.
Wait a minute, Mr. ChatGPT. No. I didn't call you stupid. I said, are you stupid? That is a question. I think ChatGPT would call this one for me. Wins on technicality, no? I asked you a question. I never said you're stupid, right? This is what you do. But I bet ChatGPT would still call it.
Then he tweeted about going after me more.
I didn't tweet, but I know your brain works in tweets, you fucking idiot. And I didn't say I come after you. I told anyone who wants to defend you or say you are right, or I invited you personally, you fucking idiot.
And then he makes a video calling me the biggest fraud in the FGC.
Tekken's biggest fraud. Don't put yourself on a pedestal.
That's not good faith debate. That is a weird obsession. And honestly, some of it's kind of funny. Calling me the biggest fraud in Tekken, I mean, come on, low tier god exists.
You know what? I'm even calling this one. This will never happen. If you give me 3 days with low tier god in the lab, he will stomp you, Montoya. If you give me 3 days with LTG in the lab, he will fuck you up. If you give me 3 days with any player in this game, they will fuck you up.
Right? Jokes aside, no reasonable person would go back into a debate under those conditions. If Finn wants to actually talk Tekken 8, I'm game. The best way might be a debate essay format. He writes his points, I write mine, we counter each other. That way he cannot just lean on personal jabs and keep things on substance. I doubt he'll agree, but that is the format I would support if he truly wants to talk about Tekken.
So, what he wants to do, and I tell you why he wants to do that, is he wants a debate essay format. Yeah, some of you in the chat are already calling it. He wants a debate essay format so he can give his AI takes. He can simply write his AI takes down. And that is why the guy did you guys ever realize the paradox that we are talking about Tekken 8 on Mike's show? We are literally talking about Tekken 8. We are literally talking about moves. And he says, bro, this is a personal attack. Let us talk about Tekken 8. Did you ever stop and think about, wait, is this guy mentally ill? What is he talking about? You're literally talking about Tekken 8. Why does he say he wants to talk about Tekken 8? I tell you why. Because the only thing that he has in his head are the AI takes he has memorized. Which is why every time I want to talk about Tekken 8, he doesn't talk about Tekken 8. Did you ever realize that? Every single time when he opens his mouth, he goes into ice cream, wrong axioms, bad faith, vanilla and chocolate. Did you ever realize that? He doesn't want to talk about Tekken 8. He wants to talk about vanilla and chocolate. And now he says the only way he wants to debate me, and once again, it wasn't a debate, it was just so people can throw tomatoes at his clown face, is in a debate essay format where he can just post his AI takes. Because what happens when he actually has to prove what he knows about the game? Well, you saw what happened then.
Otherwise, I'm not going to stay in the mud with someone more interested in tearing me down than debating the game. If he keeps this weird fascination with me personally, that's on him. I'm already married, bro, not interested. But seriously, take your shots at Tekken 8, not me. Show why you think it's bad. At least then we could start talking about the game.
I did that in so many videos, but that's not the point. I did that in so many videos, but it's not the point.
And both sides of the coin.
We saw your side of the coin. It's literally empty. There is dog shit on your side of the coin.
And so, I guess I'll end it there. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Carpe diem.
Carpe diem, bro. Now, guys, what you noticed maybe is... Wait a minute. The dirt he asked about, right? Now, he accused me of going into the Discord and asking about personal dirt, right? Now, did any one of you pause in that moment and ask him or herself or yourself, wait a minute, why are you not just showing what Finn did on the Discord? You accuse him of something here. Did any one of you had that question? Why is Jason not showing that? Why is Jason not showing that? I've been watching Finn for 30 years. I know he's the great dragon. Holy fuck. I need a presentation background. How about this? This works, right? Okay. It's not over yet. Because I am not a dishonest cunt. I am not a dishonest cunt. So now, to the dirt that I asked about him, right? Because that sounded pretty serious, right? That's a pretty fucking serious allegation. This is me coming into the Discord. Hey, is there anyone around here that is very old school and has played Tekken in the times of Tag 1 to Tekken 5 competitively? Blah blah blah, as far as old school. And then, this is the first appearance of Fat Dylan. Let's call him Fat Dylan from now on. So Fat Dylan says, and Montoya. Oh, and Montoya, yeah. I forgot about him. He's not just a Twitter account. That's his own Discord, by the way, right? Now, I ask again. So, I heard he got trained by the absolute best and won a shit ton of tournaments. That true? I ask again. Yeah, so you guys would not know what countless tournaments he has won, because I thought if someone does that, people from back then would know. Pretty big deal, right? Zedrock, if he won a ton of tournaments, they were probably pretty small, chill locals. Okay. Now here we have Fat Dylan again. Are you like this worked up over Twitter? Lol. No, I'm this worked up if people lie about shit. But Fat Dylan being an idiot, it's nothing new, you will see. Well, Dylan, do you know? Remy, I'm like kinda interested in this now. Before I was like, oh, that's just Montoya, he's just yapping. That's his own Discord, by the way. But it's like, oh wow, people are actually interested in this stuff. No, Zedrock. Look, if you're gonna try and get our scene to oust the guy, at least post a screenshot of what you're tight over. I'm like, it's already a bit weird, right? I'm just asking about his tournament resume. What does that have to do with your scene? I'm asking about a specific guy. Now, I could have phrased this differently. This comes off a little bit standoffish. I will give that to Zedrock. But again, I have nothing against your scene. I will also not show anything that has nothing to do with this. I'm asking about this guy. Because I don't want to just say things. I come in good faith, so I want to make sure who this guy is. He says, obviously it concerns the scene, because you came here to ask us. Weird snapback. So I agree. I should have phrased this differently. Twitter is Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, Clamshake, so I don't engage with this. Zedrock, I'm only interested in this man's tournament resume. Now Fat Dylan being dumb again. Remy, are you doubting my schmovements? I would never doubt Remy's schmovements, by the way. This is the part where he posts on Twitter his own scene refused to answer me. Now I couldn't care less about whatever, but Fat Dylan being dumb as usual. Now, look, I'm just trying to verify something here, because me and Jason have a date, and I would like to know if I talk to a famous, highly skilled player or a bum. I could have known that I speak to a fucking bum. I don't know what, with the pride, I don't know what this means, but Clamshakes. I mean, is he a good player? Clamshakes, he knows the game. He talks about Montoya here. This was before the debate on mic, so yeah, Clamshakes, what do you say now? What do you say now he knows the game? I hope your avatar is not a mirror into your soul. Fat Dylan being dumb again. Look, can you simply tell me if you know about any tournaments he has won or not? That's all I'm trying to ask. I know of tournaments he won. Now you can peace out. I'm like, oh, Modern Dylan. So you are his friend. Okay, what tournaments? Because once again, Jason Montoya uses very big words. He was a national caliber player in 3 different Tekken titles. And has won big shit. Now, Fat Dylan being dumb again. My dude, you are the most obvious ESL drama farmer loser who is here to beg for info on people we know personally, because you are obsessed over some social media beef about the video game. Fat Dylan, I am just obsessed about the possibility of someone lying to my face. Okay? Because he puts legends in his mouth, like Tom Hilfiger and shit, right? But Fat Dylan being stupid again. Now, Fat Dylan, to me, please eat my whole asshole and dick. Mario, please come down in the chat. At Modern Dylan. Okay, you can talk to me in voice chat. Like, get to know me a little bit. So, again, I want to follow up on that offer, right? I want to follow up on that offer to eat his whole asshole and dick, and if he wants to talk to me. Then, he banned me. He just banned me, and Zedrock, under the impression he left over that reply. No, he banned me. Yeah, but nothing reasonable, blah. New kid can't handle the bans. Remember this. Guys, remember, new kid can't handle the bans. Right? Remember. And now Sorcerer's Winder comes in. So bro thinks videos about the main man will make him views. Winder, this goes to Sorcerer's Winder. Sorcerer's Winder, you should watch the videos instead of just reading the fucking title. I know you're American, it's probably pretty hard for you. But just try to, you know, just try to watch it and understand it, right? Because the video is not about main man. It's not about main man. It's about the game and execution. So, you know, just try to watch it. This will become a problem again with Winder, you will notice. Winder. This is after my video. This is after the video. Seems like a sane and normal dude. This is where I answered Immortal Soul. Respectfully, Jaden, I think Jason Montoya knows more about movement in Tekken. ChatGPT told me that he cooked you on Twitter. I removed it from the title. I will never remove the comment. I'm willing to put $100 on it because this guy is literally a liar. He literally lied about me. And even though he's a clown across the Atlantic, the dragon will never forget over my rotten fucking corpse. Now, Winder. Winder didn't understand the joke. Isn't it funny that Winder... Do you guys read what Winder says there? Winder is in the Jason Discord. In the New Mexico whatever Discord. Guys, can you pay attention to what Winder writes here? Also, I love when people go, ChatGPT told me. Winder thought I didn't say this as a joke, because Winder didn't watch the videos. Winder only reads titles. Yes, exactly. Winder didn't catch the irony, Super Badra. Winder didn't understand. We are not done yet, in a short while. Now I sent a messenger. You guys see this? I want to send a message to the Discord after the video, the 1 hour video. So I go to Newsfast, or Breakfast on YouTube. He's a very good player. He's actually good. I saw one game from him, tournament set, and was like, this guy can't possibly a Jason cocksucker. He has to be cool. Wait, lol, this guy is funny. Sending some more pics in a minute. So I contact this guy and I send a message. Can I make this bigger? I will read it out. I will write it down as if I were... Sorry, I can barely read it. I will write it down as if I were to speak to them. Fuck, sorry. You could take a screenshot and tag them or some shit. I cannot do it myself because the Goblin Master, that is... the Goblin Master is obviously Fat Dylan. Fat Dylan has banned me because I asked about a question about the Cuck Lord Montoya. He banned the dragon without warning or reason because he fears me. Is that acceptable, Lord Breakfast? Lol. Yeah, why not? Okay, I will type my message. At Dylan, the Goblin Master. Face the dragon, you coward told me to... And I quote, eat your whole... It says my ass, right? Eat my whole ass. The dragon does not engage in these frivolous acts. But I am kind enough to grant you an audience with the dragon. I also can provide your fat ass with a training plan so you can look as nice as I. Check my YouTube profile picture. I guess this is why you wanted me to eat your whole ass, which is understandable. Okay, now, that message reached Fat Dylan. Why do I call him Fat Dylan, by the way? Someone sent me pictures and he's fat. But that message reached Fat Dylan. Remember when the guy said I can't hold the bands? Remember when the guy said, I can't hold the banter? I ain't reading all that. But I just reported that dude. When he DM'd me, I didn't DM him because I didn't share a server. I wanted to DM him and I said hello. That's all I said. I ain't reading all that. But I just reported that dude when he DM'd me, as well as his psycho YouTube and comments. Mentally ill Europor? Wait, fat? Come on, bro. So, you might think, I mean, he probably thinks he isn't fat, but that's because he's American, right? Americans have a different standard for fat. So in America, he might be skinny, but Fat Dylan, it really got to him. This was like a few minutes later. True. But also, why fat? So he wants to report me and is very insulted that I called him fat. Can the new fat guy not take the bans, huh, you bitch? Fat Dylan? And Fat Dylan, because I am honest, if you contact me, come on my show, come on this clown show, and I can eat your ass the whole day, alright? The whole day. Because I'm not a dishonest cunt, like your friend Jason, which ass you probably ate a shit ton of times, no? Fucking cunt. Now, I also want to make it really clear that, in case he thinks I am mentally ill, I make it really fucking clear, because I warned Jason. And if you don't know, if you think I'm lying about this, Jason could have known. Jason could have known. Now, what do I mean by this? This was a video where someone was really stupid. Now, imagine the guy who comes in the next scene is Jason Montoya. That is Jason.
And 2 for tea, just me for you, and you for me alone.
And would you like a cup of tea too, mate?
The tea is me, right? Only the best content for you motherfuckers.
That's an impressive set of guns you have there. You must be handy in a brawl. Bam, bam. Knockout. Ding, ding.
And that's my reaction. What's wrong with this cunt? Fuck out of my mentally ill prison.
Very nice. La, da, 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 dee, da, ya.
Or, so that is how you have to imagine it, right? Now, strike number 2. Tell me, guys, did I not warn him? Gets blocked. Then then it wasn't with punished, bro. Guys, you are following me, right? I'm not insane, right? You are following me on this, right? Tell me at any point in the comments if I'm insane. If I'm like, I am insane. You okay, bro? God bless you, bro. Jesus saves. Weird guy, man. Am I fucking insane? It's all your fault. No?
How's it going anyway? Eh? Go on, how's it going? I've always fancied myself as a bit of a comedian.
Did I not warn him?
That would be misrepresenting myself, and I think enough of that has been done already. Don't you?
Is this stupid or not? Or where's strike 3? This was strike 3? This was unrelated. And now keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Did I not warn him? Did I not warn him? Keep it in mind. Cut. I am from the future, but I decided that my mental health needs to do this in 2 parts. Or maybe even 3. How? Who knows, man? Who knows? But point is, I'm getting insane, obviously, and I don't want that. But let it be known, from this point onwards, I will come after everyone. I will go back in time. I will find you, every single one of you fucking idiots, and I will give you the same treatment. If it takes 2 hours, if it takes 10 minutes, if it takes 5 minutes to fucking humiliate you, I will do it. I will start my exterminatus that is actually aimed at Namco Bandai for this heresy. I will start with cleaning up this shithole myself, and from now on everyone is getting this treatment. So until next time. Did I not warn motherfuckers about it?
Right, Charlie.
Did I not warn you?
We're after the. Got another Jilly Cooper.
This is Jason
Get on with
coming
what we do
in.
as well.
My cell. Jason, you come into my world.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
Yeah. Or here. This was another one. Jason, you are dealing with the machine here. With me. I am the AI. I am Skynet. This is what will happen to you. Look. Look. Jason, this is you. And I'm coming after you. Or here, Jason, why do you write lies?
Do you want to know what I am?
Do you want to know what I am, Jason?
More than anything, I was afraid to ask.
Look,
Do you see now?
Yeah, I see.
do you see now?
This is Jacoby in human form. Do you see?
Yes.
This is Leeds in human form. Do you see?
Yes.
This is Jacoby changing.
Oh
Do you
my
see?
God.
This is Leeds changing. Do you see? This is Jacoby reborn. Do you see? This is Leeds reborn. Do you see?
Please, no.
No. No what?
Not me.
Jason,
Not me.
Why did you write lies, Mr. Lounge?
Jason, why did you write lies, huh? And here, look, I ate it.
Remarkable, isn't it?
Look, this is the Season 2 patch notes. What did you expect? Now, I guess this is... So, Jason could have known. Hmm? Yeah, he's eating the notes here. This is the patch notes, actually. But Jason could have known. He could have known. He could have fucking known. But he will. He will. Well, does this conclude my presentation about Jason Montoya and all the shit? I guess it does. I showed you what the dirt was. I want to get this really clear, guys. This motherfucker says, instead of just showing it, he insinuates that I go around Discords and asking people about dirt. Jason, if I were to do that, I would contact them privately. I wouldn't go into a fucking public Discord. The fact you didn't even show what I asked about you in the Discord is so hard proof that you are the maggot, the dishonest cunt, the guy who is actually misleading, you fucking freak. Again, right? Just give me the transcript, you fucking liar. Chapu.